Hi guys, welcome to Angel Whispers. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another Choose an Angel reading, and this is past you versus the now you, okay? And anyway, this is requested to me by Saint Gabriel, the Archangel, because during this period, it's contemplation days for all of us, and see how much we've grown. And it's kinda like a Mercury retrograde vibe as we are being reminded about our past person, of what we used to be, and we're realizing that we have a lot of baggage in the past, or we did something nasty in the past that affect our future, and we are realizing that our past action actually affected us, right? Like example, if we did something wrong in the past, bad thing had happened to us in the present moment or some aspects of our life, and we are also in this period wherein we reconcile with God and we apologize for our mistakes and we take accountability at the same time. It really differs on us if ever we will be able to change our past self or our bad behavior. Some people are stubborn, not changing, even though they're aware that there's something wrong with them, while some people do change. So I hope that you guys will change for a brighter future ahead, because angels say the reason why same cycles have been happening in your life is because you're not changing. So if you want change to happen in your life, it starts within you. Okay, always remember that. And the angels say it's never too late to change. Okay, it's better to change than not at all. Remember that, okay? So is there anything else? And the angels also added that we must take accountability of our mistakes, ask forgiveness to God. And if ever you're somebody who, let's say, you waste a lot of your money and you hoard a lot of things, remember to appreciate the blessings that God has given to you, and of course apologize if ever you put your blessings on the wrong things, okay? And of course God will help you actually declutter if you will declutter, and of course in his help as well, you can be able to ask help from him so that you'll be able to actually make your items be sold out, so that it won't be anymore be stuck up in your own room. Okay, and some of you, the angels say, remember, if you're destined to move out of your place, you really have to declutter, guys. You don't have to buy a lot of things, and remember that you can't actually take them all with you. So only keep what you can keep, those things that really resonates with you and those things that you really use. Okay, so is there anything else? Okay, the angels say be unapologetic about life, because some people are draining us, don't want us to be happy. If ever those people are putting negativity onto you, do things that makes you happy as long as it doesn't hurt others. Okay, it's okay. As long as it's not addictions that is very hurtful for you and others, it's okay. Okay, and go after what you're passionate about, like artistic works, because during this period it's very low and draining, since we are being reminded of our past mistakes and hurt, and of course we're gonna cry all the time, but yet the divine will give you ideas so that it may uplift your energy vibe. Okay, so during this period, it's okay to be creative. Okay, do whatever you can do to actually uplift yourself and avoid, those things, those habits that we used to have on dealing with this sadness. Okay, because some people, they shop when they're sad. Some people, they drink whenever these things happen. So, instead of those negative things, guys, replace something that will uplift you in a good way. Like example, doing artistic works instead of shopping, right? Doing something that is really productive, rather than, let's say, you will, go into your addiction. So please stop addictions, guys. Stop over hoarding. And it is what the pandemic is actually teaching us, right? Like, it's teaching us to save money, invest on the right things, because to be honest with you, there's some assurance if your job is gonna be forever, right? Just like what happened to pandemic, a lot of people lost their job. Okay, and since they don't save money, and they have problems with money itself. So during this period, it's now time for you to wake up and realize what you really need to do in your life. And it is also to save your future you, and of course save yourself with regards to negativity. Okay, so I hope all of you will change, so you may have a brighter future ahead. Okay, so is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, we got 8 choices here, so I'm sorry if I forgot to put this on the right place. Okay, so number 1 is Angel of Peace, number 2 is Angel of Happiness, number 3 is the Angel of Abundance, number 4 Angel of Magic, number 5 is the Angel of Wisdom, number 6 Angel of Reflection, number 7 is Angel of Transfiguration or Transformation. Okay, and then number 8 is the Angel of Success. Choose wisely, guys. Don't base it on your ego, or else it may not resonate. Let the cards call on to you, but if no card is calling in, don't force yourself. Could be none may resonate during this time. Try some other time, guys. Okay, so let me remind you that this may trigger some people. Okay, but remember, I'm a blondie, honest reader, so please, I don't sugarcoat things. But, to be honest with you, readers should be honest rather than sugarcoat things, because what's a reading for if ever all of it are dishonesty? Okay, so is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, the black magic thing is over. The angels say you may realize now that the curse has been lifted. Some people will experience sudden blessings, sudden wealth. And the angels say make sure that you learned your lessons. Okay, and God is congratulating each and every one of us, especially those who have been through a lot because of spell works of others. Okay, so congratulations. Is there anything else? That's it, they say. So black magic days are over. Yay. They're celebrating, and of course you guys, I hope so that you celebrate too, that you're free from those sunset spells. Anyway, is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, just post a video, guys, if you're not yet ready, and I'll proceed now with number 1. Hi guys, for those who chose number 1, which is the Angel of Peace or the Temperance card, here is your reading. So anyway, let's see what's the past you versus now. Okay, let's see if you have improvements. So anyway, oh guys, I got very confused. So this is the overall scene. You got the tribe. Wow. I feel like you're happy, number 1. You could be a joyful person, but let's see. Angels and guides, and you're highly intuitive according to the angels. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's the past of number 1 versus their now. Let's see if you improve. I don't know why I sense the song Stupid Cupid, like Stupid Cupid, stop. My gosh, I didn't memorize. I think that you're somebody who don't like lovers that are actually bad for you. Okay, and like you fell in love. If you fell in love, it's really deep. That's what I'm sensing. But somebody broke your heart, and now I feel like you're kind of stopping your heart from falling in love right away. And I feel like you have been through a lot, and I feel heaviness in my eyes, to be honest with you. So anyway, Let's check what else we have here. Angel, someone wants to apologize to you. That's what I sense. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the past of number 1 versus their now self. So we're not gonna tackle in about the future, but we have future messages here about your future self. Maybe your future self wants you to know something. Alright, anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. And what's the outcome? You could be somebody who is easily attracted to people. Especially if they have, let's say, brains. Okay, you love smart people. I'm gonna clarify, angels and guides. Please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. So, yeah. As you observe with my voice, you know, your vibe is really good. And it's really healthy for others as well. And anyway, I feel like my hair stands up. So I feel like you're divinely guided by your spirit team. Like they are very active in your life. And I feel like you're somebody who's abundant, fruitful, and wise. If ever you're not yet that fruitful, don't dim your light. Guys, I feel like you're heading towards it. Don't worry. Anyway, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what the angels want you to know is that don't get affected easily by others because you're very sensitive. Okay, that's what they want you to know. And I feel like right now you're really protective of your heart. Before, I feel like you just let your heart be, like you enjoy falling in love, but now you're a different person. So I feel like even though it's a pentacle here, I'm sensing it intuitively like you're defensive with regards to your heart. So anyway, let's see what else we have. So the past you is actually someone that people think of as a weak person. You easily get fooled by others. Like you keep people that are not even resonating with you. And I feel like heaviness here with this one. So that's the reason why you have been through a lot. It's because you're keeping both the good and the bad for you. Because this is in reverse here. Like even though you're aware that somebody is toxic, or could be in the past you're not really acknowledging your intuition, like your ancestor spirit team is actually giving you hints that a person is bad for you, but you're still, keeping them. But I really feel like now you're a different person. You're somebody who's really defensive, or you keep only less people in your life. You're not keeping the past people due to their bad behavior or because of them. What happened to you is that you got into a lot of things because of those nasty people. So anyway, right now, this is you, okay? The present you is intuitive. The present you is listening to God. The present you is the Empress, a loving person despite of what you've gone through. And I think that if you're not that abundant, you will be. Okay, because this is what you deserve, because you have been through a lot and you run away from your past people who's not actually your friends or not being authentic to you. Like you're following the guidance of God. You're going on the flow with the divine. That's what you are now. So look at the difference here, okay? You're kind of aware who is bad for you, but you keep them. This is a past you. Present you is very different. The present you want peace. The present you don't want to deal with people that creating this conflict, lies, and rumors, etc. I feel like you're tired of them because eventually they're the ones who's making you not go towards those things that you want to go after. Like they are really a huge blockage here. So you really grown up, number one. Like you managed to escape these difficult people because you're gonna be stuck if ever they will come across. So anyway, with this one, some of you're still stuck with a lover, with your ex. Can be like this is also affecting your growth or decision making, because some of you haven't really mend your traumatic past about your ex. Whomever your ex was, I feel like this person really wronged you. You offer your love to this person, but they just broke your heart. And I feel it's still heavy in your heart, guys, because I feel like my eyes again is hurting. Like you cried a lot because of this. So I think this is only the blockage that you have now that you need to work on to number 1. Okay, so that you'll be able to accept a future lover in your life. Some of you could be single right now. You could still be healing from what happened in the past. Okay, I feel like because of this, you transform into someone that's different. Like you're not gonna settle for somebody who will just broke your heart. Some of you haven't moved on yet, okay? So anyway, outcome. So for an outcome, I do see here that you will meet a lover that will be good for you. Some of you already met the one, okay? The one that will not break your heart. But what I want you to know, if ever the person you didn't have this yet, you will have in the future. Okay, you just need to work on with healing yourself and realizing that not all people will break your heart, because you might miss this opportunity, guys. Okay, because God is willing to give you what you deserve, because actually you deserve love, you know, because you give your love, right? And you don't deserve someone who's a heartbreaker, because I don't see, guys, that you're a heartbreaker here. You're someone who's authentic and you're someone who has a good heart. And you vibrate higher, the angels say. And that's the reason why you easily can sense if a person vibes with you or not. So anyway, take some time to heal, okay? Your heart's still healing. And you're still crying about the spilled milk, so make sure you're trying to move on as much as possible, the angels say. So we got this one. So I feel like you're somebody who's a loving person. You care about people around you, but sadly, you know, some people just took advantage of you, and that's why the past you is really heartbroken, because you've been there for people, even those snakes, okay? Like they experience actually true love with you, but sadly they just took you for granted, so burdened. So I think that because of what you've gone through, you realize that some people are really a burden to your life, see frenemies. So you're letting go of people that are not really healthy. I feel like now you rely on the cards for some of you. Okay, you could be into tarot now because of what happened. And anyway, with this one, I do see here with a message. For some of you, take some time with your cell phone. So please, this is also what you need to avoid. Avoid so much browsing in social media, because honestly, that can dim your light. Anyway, so let's see. If ever you become an introvert, that's good for you. Like you're not somebody who's obsessive anymore with social media. Could be in the past you are, but I feel like some of you change. Some of you become an introvert. So anyway, after this happened, can be. Okay, and anyway, look at this. Okay, the past you experienced this kind of thing because you have been people pleasing in the past. Okay, now actually you regret that, because honestly you're incapable of having this abundance and wealth. So I think that you have a capability to be abundant. You know, if ever you feel lonely right now, like you don't see this yet, you will. Because I see that you've been working very hard for that. And the only thing that caused you misfortune is actually people that are not healthy for you. Okay? And you do have a good heart, honestly. You could be somebody who save people, meaning if they need help with regards to money, you're willing to give. You're willing to sacrifice for them. But I feel like now, you're still a loving person, because honestly, some of you, I feel like your blessings are a little. Okay, that's why you could be questioning why since you're so abundant. But I really feel like you are, guys, because you have a good heart. Again, remember that abundance doesn't come in with the wealth. It means that you have a lot of treasures from heaven that you don't know or not aware about, guys, because you've been helping a lot of people. So the past you is stuck. Okay, and I feel like what happened here, the universe could have helped you to actually remove yourself from this kind of people that are really bad for you. So the future you will be like this, okay? And the angels say, actually some of you could experience being played with regards to your heart, or some people could have cursed you with love spell. And I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with people that wears a facade, that pretends to be your friend but not really a friend, because we also have frenemies here. So I think that by experience, you realize the importance of listening to your guides, because honestly speaking, you really have a capability to be abundant, okay? Because I feel here that this is the cause of those people that really hurt you. So I feel like you're going towards this. If ever you're still thinking like you're here, you will go here. Why? Because honestly, you're somebody who's introvert right now, or you could be alone and you're dealing with, I feel like, issues with regards to your past childhood trauma or traumatic experiences with bad people. So what I want you to do is heal that. If ever you're still has this trauma with regards to your exes, heal. And I feel like now you're focused on work. You're focused on accelerating with regards to your career ladder. But I believe that you will get through it, okay? So with the tribe being here, so I do see here how much caring you are, charismatic, I feel. Some of you could be in YouTube or in the arts field. That's what I'm sensing. That's how you express yourself. So I think that you do have a very vibrant soul, honestly speaking. Like, it's very overwhelming, especially to others, as not vibrating like you are. Because that's a reason, oh dear, I sense this, okay? It looks like a bird actually. So I'm sensing like some people of your past really try to destroy you guys, because look how welcoming you are, how vibrant you are, and yeah, they are somebody whom is overwhelmed by that, and that's the reason why they do try to keep you stuck, but I don't see that it's working right now. And anyway, with this angel of peace and temperance, so that now you is somebody that's alone, somebody who loves your alone time, somebody who loves to be in a hermit mode, and be at peace rather than with people like this, okay? Some people think that you're a loner. Okay, it could be before you could be somebody who loves this, okay? Past you could love people, could love being with people, but now the present you doesn't want to hang out, or you're very cautious with regards to people around you because you've been taken advantage of in the past, okay? Past is past. You're very different now. So this is a message of your future self for you. Number 1, should we clarify? They asked me to read. So you got self, healthy boundaries. So even your future self is actually telling you this, okay? So I think that you're doing great with regards to set healthy boundaries thing, because I see it with your overall energy. Okay, so I feel this is with regards to your money. Okay, so the angels do want to congratulate you because you really improve in terms of healthy boundaries. Okay, that is what you learned because of what you've gone through, and what you're working on right now is healing the trauma that your ex has caused you, because it blocks your future you from having a partner. But I don't feel like, the future you will miss this out, because I see that this is the only outcome that we have. So I think that what's gonna happen next is you will be in a relationship. So if you're single, you will be, but if you're not, I feel like you already found the one that's not gonna break your heart. Okay, so anyways, or anything else? Okay, they want to pull more cards for you. This is okay, future you, they say. Alright, so we'll see. Angels and guides. Let's see if there will be improvement in the future. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So let's see. What is a representation of number 1 in their future? Another data. One more. Oh my gosh. They gave us a lot of cards, but as you can see, there's still a snake. No wonder why they ask you to set healthy boundaries. So your future self. Fish. When fish swim near in an ocean, prospects are clear for future amidst. If fish swim away, hopes are battered, cheer turns to dismay, and dreams are shattered. So this is actually a bad card to have with the psyche and the fish together. So let's see what's the danger here. The side's got bare danger stalks too. Of strangers beware, they can harm you. If near my cars hold favorable view, with swift action you'll overcome too. So I'm sensing like this is with regards to people around you. So in the future somebody will try to ruin your life. Some of you, I feel like some of your friends are bad. Are stalkers in social media that are gossiping heavily about you and your love life. Anyway, it reminds me that you will be in a partnership really. So the next is birds. Birds bring message full of cheer. If this card falls distant, all is not clear. Whatever the outcome, remain without fear. Woes will be brief when the birds disappear. So I think that some of you, your spirit team is birds, like you can hear them out. So I think that you're really divinely guided here. You're being protected by your guides because you will have a love. You will have good fortune with regards to money and love as well. That's what they say. But look at the snake here. So actually someone is still trying to actually prevent you from having the ring. So that's why you have healthy boundaries. So it just means I can hardly speak when I hold this set of cards here. It just means that the energy of this enemy of yours, they're actually being blocked by the universe with regards to their speech. Because honestly speaking, I feel like, okay, the angels say some people might discourage you with your relationship with somebody. That's also what I get here. Some with the number 7. So some of you 7 can be a clue because honestly I felt drawn to this. Could be they are born on 7, could be July, could be their birth date at 7. So that is really giving you some clarity with regards to this. Be careful with this, okay? That's what they want you to know. Some of you are aware that you have, let's say, a bestie in the past that turned out to be like a spellcaster or gossiper. So what they want you to do is protect yourself. Avoid posting too much in social media because actually, I don't really sense good vibe with these people, okay? Actually, try to make this not known. Okay, try to be secretive about your love life. That's what I'm gonna say. Somebody might stop it, okay? But I don't see that it's... Your person is actually not somebody that's a cheater. This is a loyal person, so don't be afraid to love again. They say, actually, God is protecting you guys. But still, always pray to God. Always pray the rosary or long prayers. It can help, the angels told me. Okay, so is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching those who chose 1 and sending you all peace, love, and light. Hi guys, for those who chose number 2, which is the Angel of Happiness, the Sun card, here is your reading. So let's see. What's the past you versus now? So this is the overall theme of this reading, new life. And I don't know why, but I sense heavy karmic vibe. But we will figure it out what it is. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may be able to know what is the past you versus now of those who chose number 2. You could be somebody whom I don't know why, but I sense sexy or handsome. I feel like some of you keep the money to yourself only. You're not actually a giving person. You rather self-indulge or waste your money on yourself than to give to charity or people around you. And that may change in the future if you want to change, they say, okay? Some of you, the angels say, people see you as an arrogant person and no one really wants to flirt with you or date you even though you're handsome or pretty. That's what I sense, because they kinda know or they kinda sense that you're into, I don't know why they are aware that you're into black magic. Could be they are. That's why they distance themselves from you, or you have that vibe, negative energy. Anyway, so let's see what else we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the past and now of number 2. So I feel like you're somebody who seems like not to care anymore about people around you. So anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading, and what's the outcome. I don't know why, but I sense that some of you could be flirting, you could be secretly in love with somebody, but this person know that you like them, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna clarify, but the true colors of you shown, and then I don't see that that person likes you, because there's a red flag that was shown. Anyway, let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Another shuffle. Okay. The angels say let go of your pride, because that will give you actually bad resolution, they say. And remember that if you have a high pride, it will attack you with regards to your career or with regards to money field. Okay, so be patient with yourself, the angels say to me, because honestly you could be a pushy person and you could somebody tend to demand people, and I sense heaviness in my eyes. I feel here like the black magic thing is over, like it's not working anymore, and people kind of recognize you for who you are. If ever you curse attraction spell or love spell, your lover is not that interested. Like this person realized now that there could be a spell work that was done, and you're trying to fool this person. Anyway, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So you're still the same with regards to your past. To you, you're still demanding in nature because you forgot to love yourself. Okay, I know that you're a narcissistic person, you're only onto yourself, but I feel you're healthy loving yourself, meaning you know what you deserve. You know what is really important, like time for yourself, money for yourself. So you need to learn how to actually realize that people also is longing for time on their own, money for themselves too. So that's what you need to learn. and be more authentic and avoid being prideful, because honestly, look at what's happening here. So I think that actually your negative behavior cause people to hate you. Okay, and you find yourself always defending yourself, and actually you need to actually be authentic. So some of you could be somebody who wears a mask. You're not being authentic or honest about yourself. So let's see. So the card that we got here is this one. So I think that the most commonly thing that happened here is actually always a downfall with regards to money. Okay, because I feel like with this one, once that you have the money, once that you're in a good position, you tend to be so prideful. And when you become so prideful, downfall happens, and it causes peaceful resolution. Okay, because honestly, your pride is always the problem here, even in the energy. So with regards to love life, I do see here that if ever you're somebody who curse love spells, I think that what's gonna happen here is that your person will be aware, okay, that, there is a curse. And I see a bird here. So I think that what's gonna happen is that the spirit team of your person will actually give your person some red flags about you casting nasty spells, because I do see here that you're in love with somebody, okay, and then some of you got married but because of a spell work, but now what happened here is that things are balancing out, meaning your person has been realizing, why did they fall for you, because there's no really reason here. Okay, and you could be somebody who really just love yourself but not others, and that's really what you need to let go, because the angels told me, okay, like this is what you need to practice. Don't be deceitful to others, don't be prideful, and the angels told me always speak your truth rather than lie, because honestly speaking, what's important is you're learning the lesson the hard way, but that you're doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, so I think that what they want you to be aware as well is that you need to be watchful over what else can you do, rather than just doing black magic and deceitful things. So there's some movement here. I don't see that the past you changed. You're still the same. So I feel like that's the reason why you have a lot of haters that knows the truth. Because look at this. The secret has been revealed. Like people that you fooled knows you already for who you are. Okay? You could be pretending to be like this when all honesty you're the Emperor reverse. Okay, and I feel like that's the reason why what's happening, you don't have a permanent job, or somebody switching job to another. Okay, because some people know who you really are in a certain workplace and they don't like it, and they force you to actually change your job, and then you find yourself again in ground zero. So to be honest with you, you have to change. You have to be somebody that's not a disruptive energy, okay? Because if it's not about, let's say, career, but it could be also about relationship. Once that your partner knows the real you, they will walk away. They don't like you anymore, okay? And that's the reason why you have to actually let go of your negative behavior. Change not only for yourself, but people around you. So this is the outcome. Honestly, this is what you need to overcome, because you're still the same. Nothing changed. Some of you still cast spells to attain something, but look at this one. It's not gonna last forever. It will become weak one day, and you're somebody who's not looking at yourself in the past or taking accountability of your mistakes. So that's what you need to change as well. And then the next outcome is this one. So I'm sensing here that actually you're being called on or tested many times actually to let go of what doesn't serve you and do the right thing. But unfortunately, I feel like you're not really looking at the past. You tend to look at what's new instead of looking at your past actions or behavior, because honestly, this will still the same outcome. Like you're going into something that will just lead you on again with this one. People judging you unfairly because this is how they see you. They see you as not a loving person, but somebody that only thinks about yourself. So honestly, you really need to be more careful. You need to be more caring of others. You're charismatic, you have that drive. But the problem here, you could be using your voice in a bad way. Or you could be still spell casting. Because I feel here that you do have a potential, you know. You have to remove your rely thing. Avoid codependency issues on spell work. That's what I'm gonna suggest to you. Trust yourself that you can actually achieve something without spell work. And of course, if you want to be loved by others, then be the authentic you. Okay? And you don't need a love spell to be, attractable. You need to be somebody who has a self-esteem. Because you have self-esteem issue if you keep on casting and casting spells. And the reason why they're leaving you is because of your attitude. So let's see what else we have. So you have a lot of angry people around you. Because there could be somebody who's pushy, like you manifest in a wrong way. Until now, you're still the same. So people are ghosting you after they realize your attitude. So some of you, it could be work situation, okay, that you're experiencing this. That once people got to know you, they're leaving you behind. Exes, so you could have a lot of ex leaving you because of your toxic behavior. So you really need to work on with your attitude. And number 2, if you want change in your life, then change yourself. Because look at this, you're stuck. And actually the divine is showing to you your flaws. Could be through people, could be through dreams. Because that is really what you need to change, okay? Because if you didn't change this, people will continuously hide themselves from you, and you're being forced on to look at your past, because honestly it keeps on repeating here. Like once that you accelerate, okay, you kinda lost it, because eventually you might go crazy when you have money. You might be controlling, demanding, using your power to manipulate others. So what's happening is that you're being removed from this greediness, from this proud self of you. You have to get rid of it, because honestly you will again go to ground zero. Okay, so people realize your flaws here, and that's why they are removing themselves to you, and you're becoming single, alone. Okay, so avoid also spell casting. They say to me, don't dim your light. Don't think that, you can't attract others if you don't have love spell. No. Because look at you. Look at your beauty instead of comparing yourself to others. Instead of, thinking negatively of yourself. Because honestly, God is giving you signs about who you really are. Okay, so I feel like with regards to career ladder, you always ended up here. You're always being left in the cold, especially with regards to your friends or even connections. It's because, look at this, people are really observing you. And once they know you, they are removing themselves to you. It just repeats. Like this reading, the cycle. Okay, and honestly, the angels say this is also what you need to observe. Like whenever you got to that throne, you have to be humble. Because some of you could have a good voice, you could have a charisma, but then if ever you're using your words in a bad way, what's gonna happen? It will be removed from you. Okay, because you have a potential to use your voice in a good way to earn money. But remember, the angels say, use your voice in a good way rather than destroying others or telling lies and rumors. So the outcome is actually new life and the sun. So I think that people see you as a narcissistic person. All you care is yourself. You could be showy too in social media and actually don't seem to care what you post. That's also what people think, and you really need to change, guys, okay? Because you're always in this new life, new job, and it's because there's something wrong with your attitude, and that's the reason why people are kind of kicking you out of the job and switching jobs. That's what I'm sensing. And yeah, avoid spell casting too, because some of you could have put attraction spell on yourself, and remember that the effect of the attraction spell, love spell, is actually hate spell. Okay, it will turn into hate one day. Okay, so avoid using those things. Okay, anyway, so we got these cards from your future self, future you. So should we clarify? They asked me to read, so you got your star. Your hard work was paid off. Invest on the right things and then don't create future problems. So eventually, you have a potential to be like this, okay? But remember what's causing your problems. So based on your reading, it shows here already and it keeps on repeating, right? So your future self note you, don't create future problems. Please let go of your bad behavior because eventually it will attack these things that you work hard for. Okay, so even though you have a potential to actually make money and so forth, remember to be humble. Remember that if you are in fame or if you got a promotion, please don't use your power in a bad way or abusive manner, and don't brag post. Avoid it. Okay, now anyway, let's see what else we have. This is actually the future you. Let's see if there will be changes. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know. What is the future self of number 2? Another. Don't be afraid. Okay? There could be a meaning behind it. Flower. Happiness, a new form, the flower's ascent. The outlook for you means encouragement. Days will be filled with pleasures come true. Fate has so willed the best unto you. So yeah, you have sun twice. But let's see if it's the same meaning. The sun is warm and brightness a day. Good luck has begun to come your way. The closer your location, you bask in sweet bliss. Energy abounds in summer's radiant kiss. So I think that you will be fruitful with your job, okay? I feel like it's kinda new. I don't sense the same energy that you have here. Okay, but sadly, I think that there will be again secrets revealed because there's a book here. Okay, and there's gonna be ending. So it's kinda reminding you like while you are at this bliss, avoid destroying your own life. Avoid creating future problems. So work on, okay, number 2, changing yourself. Because this can be taken away from you if you take it for granted or if you use your power in a bad way. Okay, and yeah, if you want people to admire you, then you have to be somebody that is really cautious about yourself, about how you behave to others, etc. So be a better person. It's never too late to change, the angels say. Okay, so is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose number 2, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hey guys, for those who chose number 3, which is the Angel of Abundance, the Empress card, here is your reading. So anyway, Good fortune is on your way if only you listen, the angels say. Wow, it rhymes. So anyway, this is the overall theme of this reading. You got Unfinished Symphony. This is in either way, they say. You got Deep Knowing. And of course, you got a chop wood. So let's check what else we have here. I wonder why the angels say those things about you. Number 3. Angels and guides. Please provide guidance to the cards so you may be able to know what is the past of number 3 versus the now. So I feel like the angels also wants you to know how much they care for you. Don't brag boast, the angels told me, because it will get you one day. And I feel like some of you could be avoiding to actually talk to God or nurture your connection with the divine, because I feel here that you could be really blocking your intuition. Like the pride is getting on your way. Like you love to brag boast. That's what I see here. And I really feel sadness with regards to the heaven side, because you're ignoring what's really more important. You could be somebody who's really addictive towards social media on what you will post. You could be a vlogger, or you could be someone who is always thinking what to post next. Okay, so you will see, you love the attention that you have outside, but the angels say it's really draining you into your own hole, according to them. Okay, so let's see what else. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the past versus now of number 3. So no changes according to the angels. You're still the same because you're not listening to the Holy Spirit, they say. Okay, you brainwash a lot of people with what you post, so it will get you one day, the angels say. There's no brighter future ahead of you unless you listen to God, they say, and follow what He wants you to do. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. What's the outcome? I'm gonna clarify the cards presented here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. If you're not brag boasting, you could be showy to people around you what you have going on, even though it's not really true. So one day, the angels say truth will come out, that whatever you could be posting is not really authentic. It's not really what's happening to your life. So you cannot stop it from happening because secrets are meant to be revealed, they say. So eventually what heaven wants you to do is really listen and let go of your pride. Let go of what's keeping you stuck. Because honestly, look at this. If past versus you is still the same, you're still like your past self. Nothing grew. Okay, nothing changed. So eventually, what they want you to know is that you could be somebody who's showy about your love life. You could be arrogant about it. You're prideful because could be it's a trophy person. Okay, and I feel like you're happy, but that it will be taken away from you because all you did was to brag boast. All you did was to, make people actually see what you're going on. And looks what's gonna happen here. Okay, so I think that this is what you're posting, like you're happy with your connection, like you're kind of showy, when all honesty it's falling apart. Why? Because what's going on here is that you're very busy giving this kind of reputation, like you're happy with your connection, but it's not eventually true. It's falling apart because the angels say the truth will come out one day, that it's not working. There's always drama. It's just a facade. So I feel here that the divine is actually preparing you for a heartbreak, because you could be thinking like, this will last forever, but I don't see that it will last because we have this in reverse. So if you didn't change, that will happen, because eventually you can stop it from happening if you're listening to God, because you're not taking some time off social media. They say you love to post, you love to brag post. All you did was to post, and you forgot what? Your time with your family, your time with your lover. So this, in either way, why? Because honestly speaking, the divine has always been testing you if you will change. Okay? That's what's happening here. So you're really ignoring God. So the more that you ignore God, you will encounter this Ten of Swords. Okay? So that's what's happening. So it's still the present you not listening to God. Okay? And eventually, what we have here is this, okay? Actually, you need to acknowledge that you can actually talk to your guides. You can actually talk to the divine even. Because I feel like with this King of Cups, it's just a representation of you having this ability, intuitive gifts, but you're not really acknowledging it. Because if your chart is heavy in water, it just means that you're highly intuitive. You can sense your guides. You can even see angels for some of you. Okay? And I'm sensing like that is what you rejected, your gift. Okay? And that's the reason why you fall apart, because you're not listening to your gift. So the outcome that we got here is this one. So I'm sensing as well, some of you, if ever you really love to brag post about your money, your wealth, so you need to observe this, okay? Because of the way that you've been draining your money, okay, just to show this, okay, this kind of environment that you're rich, you're in a happy connection, okay, but look at the money, it's drained. That the cause of your misfortune is actually you being posting a lot of things just to brag something, just to show off. So that is what you really need to avoid, number 3, because I don't see that you change. You're still the same, okay? Anyway, again, they mention good fortune will come in your way if you listen to God. And my head really hurts. So they gave you number 5. 5 is about changes. Okay, you really need to change, because actually, the problem that we have here with your brag posting, it creates mountains, it creates problems. Okay, and remember that if you brag post, if you're showy, people can put negativity on whatever you post. Like example, if they're jealous over what you have going on, they can actually, put negativity on it. They can put evil eye on it because they feel jealous, right? So it's better to keep to yourself rather than brag posting. So that's another reason why you have this hindrances or you have downfalls, because somebody has been putting negativity on whatever you post. You can't blame them eventually because you're the one who posts it. Okay, what is your purpose? Why you post? Okay, so actually you can be somebody who brag posts about your abundance, about what you have going on, but frenemies, see? Not all people that browse your social media is your friend. Not all people that you have actually is somebody who's supportive over you. Some people are just upset of you. Some people are just, laughing at you, honestly. So you're not born to be like that. I feel like you really need to learn how to be introvert as well. So because the angels say if things are not really working well with your connection and you're aware that that is a karmic connection, why would you post something, right? When someday it will fall apart, because I see that it will come to an end here. Okay, so anyway, look at what we have here. So actually, they want you to acknowledge your spiritual gifts. Okay, and I feel like you really love to post because you love the audience. You love to make people see what you're going on through. But what matters here is that with regards to your career, you're not accelerating forward because of whatever you waste just to put a facade. Okay, so that's also the cause of your downfall. And actually, the heaven is really supportive of you. They're showing you signs of what's blocking you from being successful. Because honestly, you really need to leave social media. That's what they want you to know. And not all people really like what you're posting. So you could be somebody who brags about your wedding, your life. And I think here that be wiser. That's what the angels wants you to do. Avoid brag posting, because one day what will happen here is that it will be gone. One day. Okay? So you really need to learn to listen to the divine. So we got this one. So your theme is Chapuit. So they want you to focus on money. They want you to save your money. They don't want you to brag post about it. They don't want you to brag about money. They didn't give you money to brag. Okay? Probably you need to actually give to the needy rather than brag post. Okay? Because honestly, money will just go to drain. That's it, okay? So with this deep knowing, I feel like the divine really wants you to acknowledge your intuition, because honestly, it will make you go places because you're ignoring it, okay? So I feel like what's going on here is that the divine is actually making you see your gifts, because it's unfinished symphony. It's not something that you acknowledge. You're ignoring it, okay? Actually, you're lucky. Some people do want to have a gift like you. Okay, because I met people along the way that kind of want to abuse my gifts. Okay, like they want a word every day from me. And I feel very uncomfortable because on my end, though I have this power, I'm not abusive with regards to it. So avoid doing that, okay? Because eventually, if your guides want to give you a message, they will. You don't have to force them, okay? So we got this card, Angel of Abundance and the Empress. So I'm sensing here that you do have a potential to have wealth. You don't have to show that you're wealthy just for people to think that you're wealthy, okay? Because they say wealthy people are really onto themselves. Those are the wise people, and those people that will brag have less. That's what you need to know. Anyway, let's see what we have here. So this is the message from your future self. Should we clarify? Okay, they want me to read, you reap what you sow. Eventually, this made my hair stand up. Okay, so don't create future problems. That's what I'm gonna say, number 3. So let's see if there will be changes in the future for you, number 3. Angels and guides. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the future self of those who chose number 3. I feel sadness here in my eyes. I feel like your future self is crying. Okay. So we got the moon. So for the moon, what we have here, the slumber moon, when it rises near, means that great honors are bound to appear. Intuition and perception soar in the night. Emotions wax and wane in the moon's light. So I think that the secrets might be revealed here. Like the truth might come out, because I sense tears really heavily. So your future self is sad, because when I read this one, I feel like your future self is mad at you. to be honest with you, okay? So actually, birds for me are actually the guides, okay? Because as you can see, birds bring a message full of cheer. So you could be somebody who's sending messages full of cheer. If this card falls this and all is not clear, some of you could be brag posting about dishonesty. You could be posting that you're rich, but eventually you're not really rich. That can be. So we got the robber mice take your treasure, my gosh. Inside the house, and we see this house. We have a house. So if ever you're brag posting about your riches, it's just gonna happen that someone might take your money, might take your treasure. So we got a bear. Brownie and bold, here is a bear. Your financial position, you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. So I think that what they want you to know, you have to spend it wisely. Because some of you could be really loving to brag boast. Okay, to the point that you're wasting all your money. Okay, so some people might perceive you as a rich person. So, because you're brag posting, and then one day, someone might steal your treasure. Okay, some of you, if ever this is not about money thing, if ever you don't really have money, okay, in reality, you just post something, what will happen here, someone might steal your guy or your girl. Because you're not looking at your person. Actually, it reminds me of one of the influencer online, okay? And that person really loves to post that things are going well with the family, etc. When all honesty, behind the scenes, because she's so busy doing this kind of thing, her guy is cheating on her. That's what happened. Okay, and can you imagine that she's posting that her family is happy when the husband's cheating? So honestly, you have to be watchful over people around you. That's like the bear here. You should be aware. You should be wise. Okay? Because honestly, your future you is upset. So I really need to change, okay? So, because you might encounter this experience, because honestly, remember, tarot is just, showing you a possibility in the future. Okay? You can actually change this to happen. That's why they say you can only have abundance if you follow what God wants you to do. So even your future self is saying that. Change for yourself, number 3. Change to save your future you. Okay? So anyway, I hope that in the future you may change. Okay? Because eventually they just showed to us what happened in the future about you. Okay? So is there anything else? That's it, they say. So actually, I also sense with the moon, you could be intuitively know that something will happen terribly, like someone might scam you, or your person could be cheating, but some of you could be just busy doing this and then doing blog posting, and you're not really aware. So I think that it's also calling on to you to listen to your intuition. If you kind of know something is off, something is wrong with the connection, you have to fix it rather than posting, okay? Because honestly speaking, it's really toxic to show all your cards in social media. Honestly, that is the lesson that I learned. Honestly, before I become an introvert, I'm like you. Okay? But it didn't do me good. Because someone has been putting negativity on whatever I create, on whatever I do. And I realized that not all people are actually happy for me. So remember that if someone put evil eye on you, this will happen. Like bad lucks happen if there's an evil eye. and learn to cut out people actually. Learn to see whom is being authentic as a good friend versus the not to. But I will suggest, guys, if you really love to post, create an account without friends on it and then post there. Because actually by you doing that, I will say to you, you will realize one day that you will get tired posting. Because honestly, what's happening to me now, if before I love to take pictures, it's really rare for me, and I don't post anymore about that. Okay. Anyways, or anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose number 3, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Hi guys, for those who chose number 4, which is the Angel of Magic, the Magician card, here is your reading. So let's see, what is your past to you versus now you reading. So anyway, this is the overall theme. We got the orphans. This is in either way. They say you also got a change in the wind. Anyway, so let's see what else we have here. You could be literally a magician. That's what I sense, but we will see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the past versus now of those who chose number 4. So I kind of sense number 4 that you could be into magic, really, literally, and we could be cursing people that, you know, that's what I sense, and suddenly there's a lot of bugs, and could be you're bugging people by magic, okay, and you do it for fun, but now you regret it. That's what I'm sensing, because I feel like you learned the lesson the hard way. Could be the black magic backfired, or it gave you bad karma. So I feel like you have been traumatic with regards to it, and I feel like you do want to change into a better person, avoiding spell casting. So you're really regretful over what you've done. But let's check what else. Angels, some of you could have cursed someone, breakup spell, and then it happened to you. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the past and now of those who chose number 4. Don't sense it. You could be on your own right now, and I feel like your energy was really drained. So this is overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what's the outcome? I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I have a feeling here that you chose to be like a dark magician because you can benefit from it. You can make fun of anyone secretly, but yet I feel like it's over, like you change. You're somebody whom is not relying anymore with regards to magic. You want to reconcile to God, and I feel like heaviness in my eyes. Like you are really regretting what you've done, because what happened here is that I feel like you're somebody who cursed someone who's happy so that, you know, they will be unhappy, unfulfilled emotionally. But yet, what happened here? So you're somebody who cursed people that's really close to you. Okay, and anyway, first card that we got is this. So some of you could have actually cursed breakup spell on people that are already married, in a relationship. And it works, honestly, and someone that you target is sad. But yet, look at this one. So I think that this is why you changed, because your partner really broke your heart, and now you're really regretful. You see the divine here, like taking control or charge over your life because of what you've done. And with this angel of wisdom, so the past to you is someone that's immature. Okay, someone that's not really happy with your life, and that's the reason why you did what you do. So with this Queen of Cups, I feel like you're learning how to reconcile with God. You're learning to tap in with your emotions rather than be in the disruptive energy that you want to hurt others. So I feel like right now, they haven't say that it's over. Don't worry. The consequences of your actions, because I feel like with this one you let go already. You're changing into a better person, and that's the reason why you finally have blessing flowing into you. So the next is this one. So I feel here the past self of you really don't care about the divine. Now you really accept God, okay, into your life. Before you're not close to God, and now you are. And unfortunately, the reason why you're being hated by others could be because you cast attraction or love spell onto yourself. So what I want you to know is that things shifted. Like if before you're likable, you're loved by people, now you feel hated, because that's really the side effect of a love spell. Like not in the long run it will be a love spell, but in the end it may turn into a hate spell. Outcome. So that's why you're really regretful that you did what you did. So actually, miracles are coming in your way. Why? Because you finally realize your flaws. You finally reconcile with God and letting go of this negative behavior, which is cursing. So also want to put some clarifier there. So the next is this one. So with regards to your love connection, I have a feeling here that you realize as well that you could have cursed somebody breakup spell. That's why right now you're single. So I think that it's a lesson learned for you not to mess up with people's love life, because it's gonna affect you. But yet I feel like, you're kind of observing the nature of spells and how it works, like karma happens. And I feel like now the past is behind you, but yet I feel like you're always being reminded about the breakup spell that you put onto somebody, because I'm sensing here that you have to apologize, can be, or you do have to actually say sorry all the time about it, because honestly this is kind of like a very heavy sin that you have caused to somebody. Okay, anyway, so that's why until now you feel guilty about it. Anyway, so let's check with your stones what we have here. So for the stones, so what I have here is that you look at it, you're somebody who knows a lot of things, like you do have potential. So you're a very different person now. You're focused on your career or money matters, okay? But look at this one. So I feel like this is already over, that it happened in the past, and that's the reason why you changed. I feel like you're trying to be a best version of yourself. You're trying to be sweet and loving to everyone, and I feel like with this one you learned the lesson the hard way. Could be you're using photos to curse everyone. So what I want you to know is that avoid cursing people, avoid keeping photos of people. If you were someone who's jealous of others or what they have going on, let go of social media. That's what I want to say, because there's photo here. Could be you easily get jealous whenever someone will post something about your life. So don't do that anymore. If ever someone is, making you feel jealous against social media, I will suggest, guys, to unfollow those people, because it's better that way rather than giving negativity on people. Since you're in this journey of, trying to be the best person of yourself, like being caring towards others. So that's also what you need to learn, to stay away in social media, to rather block people or unfollow those who really give you uneasiness with regards to your emotions, since you're tapping into your emotion. So let's see what else. So you could be single right now because something had happened in your love life because of your cursing, okay? So I have a feeling here that you're somebody who really made people in a bad position with regards to, let's say, their career, their life. I feel like you're passionate on what you do with regards to cursing. So I feel here that you learned the lesson already. You're not your past self. You're now alone or single. And I think that the guides are with you. They're guiding you towards the brighter future ahead. So the future you is congratulating you. But yet I really feel here that you really need to get rid of your old behavior, old pattern. Again, there's photos here. You could easily get jealous with people that has legacy. So you should avoid social media. You should just focus on you, on your work. And that's it, okay? If you have jealousy issue, that's what you need to focus on. So a change in the wind and then orphan. So I'm sensing here that you could still feel guilty over what you've done with some people's lives. So I think that it's a lesson really learned for you, okay? And I feel like you really need to repent a lot, especially if you do this with a lot of people or you do this for fun, and this is an easier way. So I do see here that you could have codependency issue, like you want people around you, but you're just sad that they're hating you right now. You feel this way. I'm sensing like the attraction spells aren't really working, okay? And that's why you feel very depressed right now. You're not used to be alone or single, but I think that you have to do it. You have to be single. You have to apologize a lot to God, because honestly speaking, you are realizing the effects of what you did in the past. And of course, by you contemplating about your past, it's gonna make you cry, obviously. And remember that if you're purging the pain, it's better to do it alone than with people around you, because not all people will understand your pain, I would say. And you also need some time to heal yourself. You need some time as well to be alone, because if ever you have codependency issue, you really need to learn how to love yourself. You have to learn a lot, okay? Because there's still a lot on your plate that you need to learn, okay? So anyway, focus on your finances and realize your flaws, the angels told me. And the angels say they want you to pay your debt, okay, if ever you have a debt on somebody. So anyway, here is the messages from your future self. Should we clarify? They asked me to read, set future goals, so they want you to plan for your future. No need to worry, have faith, and do something creative. So far, I feel like your future self is kind of patting your shoulder, because you're doing great, okay? You're removing yourself from old addictions or even spell casting, okay? Now, the past is behind you, but of course, you need to purge the pain. So you could be somebody who's worrying that bad karma might strike you again, but I don't see that here. So since the feelings is overwhelming, you're being called on to do something creative, okay? Advice from your future self, because I think that by you being creative, it's also helping you uplift your sadness. Could be you're you got addicted on something when you're sad. So I feel like your future self is actually giving you an option on how to get rid of your stress or depression. So let's check what else we have here. This is a representation of your future self. So let's see if there will be changes with your future self. I'm happy for you, number 4. At least your change, okay? And the angels want to congratulate you and welcome you in the arms of God. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the future of number 4 represents. No need to worry, they say. I know that some of the cards are really bad, okay? But we will see. So mice is about robbers, okay? Let's see, the robber mice take your treasure. Inside the house they steal with pleasure. Hopes not forgone when this card is near. Once the mice are gone, you regain what is dear. So it means that karma already happened, but we'll see. Clouds brightly shine, strong in precision. Life will be fine from decision. Beware of clouds misty and obscure. Life clothed in darkness is hard to endure. So I'm sensing like you're gonna face certain people that are wearing a facade. So that's why you have the cloud and you also have the mice. So sheep, book, and bear. So I think that in your future you will be wealthy because you got a sheep here. A sheep carrying gold sails straight into view. So it just means that some people saw you actually having this wealth, okay? And with a book here, and then wow, you really do have money in the future because I see here a sheep carrying gold sails straight into view. And then the next is the unopened book weaves stories and conceal. When pages are read, the truth is revealed. The book guards tales of inner emotion. Blessed are the words of deep devotion. So I think that in the future you are closer to God, and actually God is actually preventing this from happening by giving you signs. And then the next is brownie and bold. Here is the bear. Your financial positions, you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. So I have a feeling here that you're being really called on to focus on your finances, and I feel like God is providing guidance for you. But at the same time, remember, be cautious because I think that someone might scam you, because someone might discover that you have a lot of money, okay? So be careful. Don't brag posts in social media so your future you is really wealthy, but in danger with I feel like it's a colic. Okay, so be careful. Number 4. Don't say much about your life, about your money, about your wealth. Just, continue being you and save money, and don't tell anyone that you have savings, okay? Don't brag about it. So is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 4, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hey guys, for those who chose number 5, which is the Angel of Wisdom, the Emperor card, here is your reading. So anyway, let's see. What is your past you versus the now you reading, okay? Let's see if you have improvements. So this is the overall theme of this reading. You got a leg up. You also have message in a bottle. I don't know why, but I sense reconciliation. And you also got the poised thinker. And then fork in the road. Go the distance. Yin. Time for nap. Flexible. Co-create. All that glitters. Loyal heart and serendipity. So let's see what we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so you may be able to know about the past and now of number 5. I have a feeling here that there could be a betrayal that happened in your life. And I am sensing here that, okay, I'm sensing like there is a blaming here, like it's your fault, etc. So, I don't know why, but I sense Ankita's vibe here, like blaming and blaming others. But we will see. Let's see if that is a future you, or I'm sorry, if that is a past you or now you. And let's see what else. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the past versus you. I don't know why I can't speak anymore. The past versus now of number 5. So I feel like, to be honest with you, number 5, you really need to let go of being prideful or thinking like you're the one who's always right. Because honestly, that is the blockage here. Okay, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading and what's the outcome. Like the angels say, the pride will get you nowhere. Okay, now I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Because the angels told me you really have to practice seeing your flaws, seeing yourself rather than always judging others or telling people that they're always the one that is doing bad things. The angels told me that you have flaws as well. You have to remember that, okay? Not all the time you're the one who always is a good person. Another. They keep on giving us cards. So you could be somebody who's really manifesting the, I feel like manifesting that those people who wrong you will have this and that. You could be cursing others whenever you're mad, whenever you're angry. So what's going on? This is the overall energy. Like what's going on with you? I feel like you got sick most of the time. Okay, why? Because honestly, some of you, you're losing your job because of sickness. Because honestly, actually, and there's an evil entity, that's also what I sense here, that making you do what you do to others. So the reason why you're losing your job is because the angels say you're learning how to humble yourself. Okay, because some of you, you could be in this emperor phase, okay, that you forgot that you're also a human being. And they say, because you're becoming prideful, you're becoming like this, okay? You're thinking like you're holy, you're not someone who will do bad things. But unfortunately, you are. You're not being that loving to others. You could be just focused on you. Kind of narcissistic vibe, to be honest with you. And that is what you really need to learn. And with this being here, so I see that with the Ace of Wands in reverse, so there could be accidents and even sickness that's coming in. Because I feel like you need some time to contemplate about your life, to contemplate about your actions. Because we can see it here, like you're being pinned down so you can reconnect, okay, about the heartbreak that you did to others. Because I feel like most of you haven't moved on from what you've done because the divine is making you feel guilty over something. So the true colors is soon be revealed, the angels say to me. So anyway, some of you, you could be cursing others. You could be brainwashing people so that, you know, your enemies, those people that you're angry about, will actually have downfall. So some of you, you may affect even your family member or people that's close to you. So the angels say, okay, you're being shown that you didn't change a bit. You're still the same who curse others. Okay, and you didn't contemplate even if you have something like this, if you're unjust in the situation. You have to look at your flaws because there's somebody who's washing your hands. You're telling everyone that you're innocent, but you're not really innocent. And you keep grudges within. So work on actually releasing that grudge. Okay? Because to be honest with you, past and now you is still the same. You still hold the grudge. You don't take some time to heal yourself. Because look at this is how you perceive to be. Like you're always right, when all honesty, you really did cause somebody hurt here in the picture. And you're always focusing on yourself as a good person, even though it's not really true. You also have flaws. Okay? So the outcome here is this one, Angel of Victory. So you could be somebody who's a boss, or you could be a leader right now. You have the money, and I feel like with the way that you think is kinda like on point. That's what you think, but I don't really see that it's true, to be honest, because your guides are actually, look at your guides, very upset of you, because could be you hurt some people along the way of what you're doing. Okay, so anyway, let's see with your stones. So no improvement, to be honest. Number 5, you're still holding grudges. You're still cursing people whenever someone wronged you. So please change those things, okay? And learn to admit your mistake. Learn to, apologize too. And don't be revengeful. So you really need healing work to do. This is what you need to do. And you could be standing in your power right now. You could be the boss, or you just have a stable foundation with regards to work. So with regards to this one, so I feel here that you're playing the victim whenever people are walking away from you. Like you're thinking that there's something wrong with you. But with this owl here, I feel like you're being called on to be wise. Okay, and remember, avoid being childish, because childish behavior is like blaming game. Okay, so some of you could be somebody whom, let's say, since you're little, you could be someone who has been spoiled or haven't been experienced to be scolded. So when it comes to actually judgment, you always thought that you're always right because you never got disciplined. That could be the case situation. But in the end of the day, I feel like what's gonna happen here, your karma might be in work situation. Like your boss might say something to you or compliment badly about you, making you feel like you're not always right. Because look at this, you're always observing others. You could be somebody who's brainwashing people to be upset with somebody that you have an argument with. And that's really a childish energy here. Because look at the anger here. So I have a feeling here that actually you're realizing how much cruel you are, how much you keep somebody stuck here. Because honestly, what's going on with you, I think that constantly you got sick and you're left in the cold. Or you always have problems with regards to your health because of your attitude. Okay, they don't want you to hurt people. They don't want you to curse others. They don't want you to create burdens or revenge curses with others. I feel like you made people sad or cry, and that's the reason why you kind of feel like your life is so short. So the angels say give God a reason why He will give you a long life. Because honestly, if you will just use your life to destroy others, do you think God will give you a long life? Because God is pinning you down so that you may not actually steal someone else abundance, someone else wealth. Some of you do want to always be in this position. You don't want to be like your person. You want your person to be lowly than you are. So I feel like, guys, avoid being prideful. Avoid using your power in a bad way. Okay? Because I feel like the karma here is you risking your own health. God is making you feel weak. Okay, so with a loyal heart and serendipity, so I think for some of you, this could be about love connection. Like someone could have cheated on you and then you curse this person because this person stole your money. So avoid doing it, okay? The angels say avoid black magic, let the divine give the karma instead of you doing that. Because honestly, if you're doing the revenge thing, it will eventually come back to you. So with this co-create and flexible, so I think that people are cautious on adding you as their person, okay, or their friend, because honestly they could have seen you be upset and they kind of think what if you will be angry at them too. Of course you will harm them. So that's the reason why for some of you got ghosted, because some of your friends knows how you got angry, okay? And I do see here, like with this one, you could be distorting the truth about somebody, okay, that really could have hurt you in the past. So they want you to avoid that, because if you're creating confusion here, some people will rather listen to the person that you're hurting. So I think that what's going on when you speak about somebody, okay, people will rather listen to the one that you're referring to and make them think, why are you doing this? Because I feel like you're being observed by your people, by your friends. So I think what you need to be aware is that not because you see yourself as like this, people will listen to you. No. People is judging you, to be honest with you. People are questioning, why are you doing this to somebody that you're close with? Could be your family member, could be your friend, okay, or your colleague. So they're seeing that you have this toxic vibe in you. Okay, so the reason why some people are ghosting you, because of your attitude. Okay, because some of you, you take it seriously. You think that it's not because of you, it's because of somebody. So avoid playing the victim here, because based on your reading, the reason why people are leaving is because of you. Okay, and it's not because of somebody. Right? So avoid also gossiping about things to others. If ever you have grudges within, you have to heal that. They say, and avoid revenge. They say, because if you're showing to God that you keep on hurting somebody, do you expect Him to give you a long life? So it's really affecting your health, number 5. So anyway, here is your cards from your future self. So should we clarify? They ask me to read, the situation will change. Believe in your dreams. You got what it takes. So still the future is kinda like, you will be in a partnership and then they cannot hurt you anymore. So if ever you're fearful over somebody who hurt you, I feel like you will be able to get away from those people, honestly. And you will just be focusing on your work. That is your future you. And with the situation will change, I would say that it will only change if you change. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay? And you will be in a partnership. So yeah, if ever you're single, you might have someone else. Okay, and anyway, let's see if you will have improvements in your future. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know. What is the future self of number 5 represents? You could be a go-getter, but yet the angels say by you telling lies and rumors about others, that will always make you hit the rock bottom, make you be questioned by people around you. Okay, so I feel like the future you is still like this. Okay, When a sweet child smiles your way, innocence brings joy to fill your day. Friends are many, enemies are few. Embrace a fresh start in all you do. So I think that in the present year you will have something new, but we'll see what kind of new it is. Birds bring a message full of cheer. So I think that it's about something that makes you happy with this child, because we also see that innocence brings joy to fill your day. And psych. The psych cats bear danger stalks. Of strangers beware, they can harm you. If nearby cars are favorable view, with swift action you'll overcome too. So I'm sensing like this is with regards to somebody that you're pursuing. Okay, so I think that with this move, there's really movement here. So you will really have a lover here. Heed well, good news from Cavalier. So there's really passionate views promise good cheer. Sun is at heights, veil in the day. Once the sky soon flies away. Oh dear. Now I get what it is, okay? So you could be eyeing in the future about a lover, okay? But yet, what troubles me is the ending message of the Cavalier. Like, yeah, it makes you happy, but it can disguise soon flies away. Once disguise soon flies away. So there might be a person that's coming in your way that's honestly not a good person for you. The slumbering moon, when it rises near, means the great honors are bound to appear. Intuition and perception soar in the night. Emotions wax and wane in the moon's light. So I think that what's gonna happen, someone might hurt your feelings with regards to the new lover. That's somebody that makes you happy, joyful, might be the one who break your heart, because honestly you're still learning on how to overcome your anger. Okay, so that's why it's very important to actually watch your actions and learn how to actually overcome your anger, and learn how not to curse others, learn how not to actually always place the victim and so forth. Because honestly, based on your reading, the reason why people are ghosting is because of your attitude. So could be your lover might notice that you have a bad behavior of you always thinking that you're always right. So that's the reason why you have connections that are not long lasting, because of that attitude of yours. So number 5, make sure that you change. Okay, because honestly speaking, with your bad attitude, it can really make people run away from you. Okay, and admit your flaws. Admit your mistakes. See yourself. See yourself first before judging others. That's what I'm gonna suggest, okay? Don't be fooled by your own pride, by your own ego, thinking that you're always right. Should be, because honestly, it will get you one day. If not in love connection, can be at work. Your boss might actually be blunt to you. Okay, don't make your life miserable by being prideful. Okay. And the angels say, if ever you continuously do this, there will be much more difficult tower moments along the way. So make sure you're not prideful. Number 5, make sure you change, okay, to avoid this from happening. If you want to keep a lover, then the angels say, humble yourself, okay, and learn how to handle your anger. Learn not to curse others too. Is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 5, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. And also the angels want to add that the misfortunes happens in your life because you have been doing bad things in your life. If you're realizing that your life is too short because of sickness, it's because the divine is pinning you down from doing bad things, from hurting others. So make sure you're not gonna be hurtful to others, okay? Is there anything else? And the angels told me as well that it's not really good to actually play the victim all the time, People will eventually get tired listening to your stories and realizing that you're always blame and play the victim. So people might see that in you and they might really ignore you because of that attitude, because you're so dramatic and so forth. So they might ignore you, honestly. So remember, not always a reason why people are leaving you is because they are bad people. Sometimes they left you because you have been very toxic. Okay? And they don't want toxicity in their life. So is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 5. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Guys, for those who chose number 6, which is the Angel of Reflection, the Hermit card, here is your reading. So let's see about your past and new you. Number 6. Now you, I will say. So this is the theme. We got the breathe. We also have Between Worlds, Blessed, and also Never-Ending Story. I don't know why, but I sense the song True Colors. Like the lyrics, I know your true colors, that's why I love you. That is what I focus on, but let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know about the past and the present of those who chose number 6. I feel like for some of you, you're somebody who is afraid to love again because of what happened between you and a toxic partner. I'm sensing here that you could be in a twin flame journey and you could have rejected your twin flame for a karmic lover. But yet in the end of the day, I really see here that reconciliation might happen in the future. But we will clarify about it, okay? Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know about the past and now of those who chose number 6. One more shuffle, but you're afraid to love again. I'm sorry about that, guys. I sneeze. Okay, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. Let's see about the outcome. Now, I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I do see here that you're somebody who's really undecisive with regards to love making or love matching because you don't know whom you should be with. So I feel like you're obsessive with somebody else, like a new person, but yet you're afraid to love again because of what happened to you and a karmic partner. Anyway, so this is the overall energy. So what we got here is this one. So I feel like with regards to money making, you're really lucky with regards to it, okay? And I have a feeling with this Ace of Swords, so I'm sensing like, I don't know why I sense like it's your fault. Energy, I don't know if you're the one who blames or somebody, but we will see, because I see that you're someone who just got away from a breakup and you're healing right now. And I really feel here that you really need to be straightforward on what kind of a person that you want to be with. Alright, so for the first part, we got this, okay? I'm seeing that with regards to Your past, I think that you didn't change because I feel like you're still the same. You don't know what you want. And I feel like you're always been drained with regards to money, with regards to your karmic partner. So I think that you need to be somebody that set healthy boundaries, and you need to actually be patient in finding a lover. Don't make a decision right away, and don't get fooled by just words, by just promises of your person. Because honestly, I feel like what's happening is that you could be somebody who's blocking your intuition with regards to finding a partner. Okay, and yeah, what's going on is that you always encounter a bossy person. Someone who just wants you because of your money, and that didn't change here. Okay, but with regards to your coins, to your accomplishment, well, you have a stable job, or you always been lucky on having money, but sadly you're being used because of it. So I think that you really need to create some time to know your person first, to know their intentions first before you go after a connection. And I see here that you're very submissive towards your partner, and I'm sensing like they want you to take control, take charge, because I think that some people take advantage of this kindness, submissiveness of you. That's the reason why your money is always be put to drained. So anyway, with regards to this one, so odd, right? That one is upright and the other is in reverse. So I will say that you work very hard. Okay, and I feel this is what you need to realize, is that you actually can accomplish things if only you're single. And the only thing that is a disruption of your peace and money making is actually you having a partner. And that is the reason why with regards to partners, I think that you also need a partner that resonates with you. Somebody who knows how to have money, how to save money as well, at the same time will make you happy. And someone whom will not take advantage of your kindness or your submissive part. So for an outcome, what we have here is this. So eventually, I have a feeling here that God is really gifting you with money, but yet with regards to love connection, you have really a lot of options here. So that's the reason why actually take some time to know the person first, because most of your options are just wearing a facade, a mask. They're just after your money, but they don't have feelings for you, because I feel like the divine is giving you some clue in your heart, like you will encounter strange hunches if ever someone is not a good person for you. So learn how to actually look at the red flags and at the same time listen to your hunches, because honestly that will provide you some guidance that will make you stay away from karmics. And you're still learning your spiritual gifts, so I think so far it didn't change. I don't see that past and present is different. I see that you easily still to fail on the trap of these karmics, okay? Anyway, so these are your stones. So with regards to this one, so you're being asked on to be closer to God, actually, and pay attention to God's signs for you, because you're good at manifesting money, but the problem here is that you're kind of blocking your intuition, because I feel like you do have spiritual gifts. You can sense if ever somebody is bad for you or not. So you're also someone who's kind and loving and caring, and also choose a person that will be there for you, okay, and not somebody who's a narcissistic person. And you also have this one, so I feel like some of you are being called on to actually focus on work, because you do have a potential to achieve something, and the one that's causing your downfall is eventually with regards to your partner only. So take some time to heal your heart, because I feel like right now you're not yet healed. You still have this trauma with regards to your ex. Now we'll check what else. So with regards to your past you and the now you, it's still the same. Okay, you're teaching yourself now on how to actually set healthy boundaries and how not to make you stuck with regards to career. And I feel like right now you're being called on to at least be single, because honestly, you really need to learn how to love yourself. Could be you spend a lot of time loving others that you forgot yourself. You forgot even to save money for yourself, to actually be a hero for yourself, because you're putting a lot of effort, money into a connection that you really forgot yourself. So you're self-sabotaging yourself by being involved with somebody that's not really healthy for you. Could be you're seeking outside love. Okay, that's what's happening here. And the angels say actually your experiences is really pushing you to be single, to be honest with you. I think that your calling right now is at least be single and be somebody who's focused on your career first. Make sure that you build something first with your career before entering a love life, okay? Because look at what's happening here. So the cause of your burden is obviously love connection. Because if you're alone, you have this, okay? And you're still moving on. So it's not a time for you to find a partner yet. So you're still being called on to actually be in solo right now. But they're not saying it's gonna be forever. They're just saying that during this period, you have to stay some time to be single. And actually, avoid flirting right now, because I feel like there's something that you need to learn from being single. And realize that if you're single, you can do all the things that you want. If you're with a partner, especially if they're controlling, manipulative, they want you to invest only on themselves, you forgot yourself. You forgot those things that you can go after. Because these people, they're really dimming your light. They're pulling you away from achieving something. So, better realize that too. At least enjoy your single time, your alone time. Because you will miss all of it once that you're involved in a partnership again. Okay? Now, anyway, here are your message from your future self. So, should we clarify? They asked me to read, don't feed the snake. So see, you need to set healthy boundaries, okay? Career change. So for some of you, you're not yet on alignment with regards to your career. And there could be a need to change your career, okay? Then the next is be patient with yourself. So I feel like in the future you haven't accelerated yet. Could be the future you also has a relationship, but yet that is the same vibe with your exes that will just use you for money. So really, it's really pushing you to be single, guys, okay, to avoid this kind of danger in the future. So let's see if your future self will change, okay? Angels and guides. Interesting. Please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what does the future self of number 6 represents. Oh my gosh, speaking of a snake, we have a snake. I think it's again about a lover. To be honest with you all, why did I say that? Because you're in this crossroad of choosing a partner, okay? And with the sun here, I think that you will be happy with this person that you will see along the way. And during the time that you meet this person, you're abundant with the garden being here. But that person is a snake again. Okay, tower here in this Lenormand is really different, okay? A lone tower stands confident and secure. Ground your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound, you must overcome. So I think that this is a person that is really demanding, really like a queen or a king. Narcissistic person again is what you will meet. Okay. So I think that you're being called on to heal first your pain and be closer to God. Because it's about suffering again. A stork in flight promises delight. A stork in range signals change. Progress heals pain. Drawn from the past, embrace kindness and new friendship will last. A cross waves pain, historically sad. A distance too close means tidings and bad. Suffering increases when the cross is near, but burdens can lift if you persevere. It just means that in the future you will meet again a snake. Because we God don't feed us snakes. You'll have again a person that is a snake. And yeah, I think that it will not last long with that connection, because honestly we have a cross in the end. Like this connection will be just again a burden. So honestly we see this future. Just to give you an insight, number 6, honestly you can actually change your future. That's what I'm gonna say. So at least be aware. Okay, don't be obsessive with love yet, because honestly it's not that time. You have to ground yourself. You have to focus on your career. Okay, and learn from your past mistakes to avoid again dealing with the same person over and over again. I'm not saying the same person like your exes, but meaning their vibe. Their vibe that is not really healthy for you, okay? So is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching. Those who chose number 6, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Hey guys, for those who chose number 7, which is the Angel of Transformation, the Death card, here is your reading. So let's see your past you versus the now you. So this is the overall theme of this reading. You got time to go. Regeneration, milk and honey, and also higher power. One more for what? Okay. Let's see what else we have. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know the past and now of number 7. I don't know why, but I'm sensing financial struggle. I have a feeling here. I don't know why, but I sense court order. You could be somebody who's trying to brainwash someone in your life so that that person may stay in your life forever. But I don't feel like it will work out though. Because you have been controlling, manipulating this person for a very long time. Now we'll see what else we have. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know about the past person of number 7 versus the now. So another. This is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what is the outcome? I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. My head suddenly hurt. I have a feeling that what's going on here is that you could be trying to create an illusion on something. Brainwashing, they say. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what I get here so far is that you're not yet awakened. So meaning, whatever your past self is still now. Like you're still the same person. Nothing changed. So honestly, you're someone who needs to be slowed down with regards to, let's say, spending money. Or you have to learn how to save money because, or invest on the right thing because it will be gone. If ever you're someone who took it for granted, okay? So first card that we got is this one. So I think that a past self you is actually unmotivated, like a very negative person, and I feel like you managed to get out of it, like you managed to stop worrying and be negative. So this is actually a positive one, that you're stopping those negative cycle of overthinking negatively about your life. And I feel like you're now seeing your flaws, to be honest with you. And I'm sensing here that you need to be more cooperative, because I'm sensing like the word it's your fault when I hold this card. So there could be a tendency that with regards to your partner or people around you, you could be blaming them over something that happened. And I feel like for some of you, it could be your error, and that's the reason why things didn't work well. And I'm sensing right now that the opportunities for you is actually locked or blocked. Why? Because you're being called on to actually focus on your family life, they say. That's what you need to do. And the next thing that we got is this one. So I have a feeling here that with regards to blessings, you're being gifted because you work for it, okay? But the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. So honestly, I feel like you really need to pay attention. Why? Eventually, even though you have stability with regards to money, there is something that's really a blockage here that causing this Wheel of Fortune to be in reverse and to have drama in your connection. So I think that this can be fixed. Honestly, I feel like you need to take accountability of your wrongdoings, because honestly, by you blaming your person, I don't see that your person has fault here. Okay, so honestly speaking, it might happen that, there might be a breakup with your connection if ever you didn't stop this bad behavior, honestly speaking. Because you could be somebody who's really forceful. You could be the demanding or the dominant one in your connection, and you're kind of bossy. You're forcing your person to actually follow you around. But honestly, with the Nine of Swords, your person is feeling this way to you, like feeling uneasiness with you. Like you have this karmic vibe, very toxic vibe in you. And you're being called on by God to change into a person that really cares for others. And I feel like you really need to find another opportunity, something to do with your passion. Because honestly, I feel here that if ever you have a job, you're not on the right path with regards to your job. I think that you need to do some soul searching work. Okay, and I feel like with this one, they want you to learn how to be patient. They want you to learn how to be at peace and not to be always at war with your person. They want you to have patience with your person, because you always argue with your person. But your person, on the other hand, is, someone who's not toxic, someone who loves you, honestly. And with the Two of Swords in reverse here, so they're someone whom is knowing that they care for you, they love you, but yet this is how you show to them. Okay, you show them as not a loving person, somebody who's controlling. So what will happen here? God is really wanting you to treat your person wisely. Okay, because what will happen here, if you took advantage of their kind spot, they will be taken away from you. Okay, and your true colors will be exposed according to the angels. And some of you could be married already, and some of you really do lack that love for your person, because you really need to learn how to love. You need to learn how to treat your person well and not always play the victim, because honestly speaking, you really need to be watchful with yourself. Number 7, this is the outcome. So you need to learn how to be patient. You need to learn how to calm down. And you need to discover more of yourself and what it is that you're passionate about. Because I feel like you have a hidden talent or skill that you didn't discover yet. And it can also make you calm down. Make you be happy with your life. Because I feel like you could be somebody that's seeking outside love, or you're always asking your person's love and so forth. Could be because you lack a love for yourself. That's why you're seeking your person's love and attention. And I feel like you're also being called on to actually don't blame your person right away whenever something happened. You have to take accountability of your actions. You have to see yourself first before others. And let's see, because I feel like there's something that you didn't discover. That's why that is in reverse. So there's a lot of things for you to discover. Now let's see about your stones, what we have here. So we got 22, so you're somebody who's manifesting things, like you could be in a dominant energy. And then we got this friend zone, so I feel here that if ever you're not yet in a connection, I think that you may get friend zone by your person, because they might see you as a bad person here. So I think that, yeah, you could be somebody who's trying to distort your person, trying to brainwash them to make them stay, but there will be changes, okay? There will be endings of the cycle. And this will only happen if you didn't change, if you continuously be a toxic person for your person. Now we'll see what else we have. So we got this. So honestly, you could be controlling. And you're trying to control your person. You dim your person's light, as you can see. And I have a feeling here, some of you, your person really work so hard here. And I'm sensing like you could be someone who always argues with regards to money. But I think that you do have to look at yourself. Okay, why the money is gone. Okay, because that's really the cause of this suffering or this blockage, the fight, the argument. Look at this, okay? So I'm sensing here that there could be a court case that's gonna happen. And I feel like that court case is about you manipulating things and making it stressful for your person. So I feel like you could be brainwashing your person that something will happen. You will fight a court case if ever you will lose this person. But let's see what else we have here. So you're not yet changing. You're still a dominant person. Okay, and I'm sensing like you're really lucky to have a connection and as well as a potential to grow money. But yet what will happen here is that will be taken away from you if you took this for granted, if you didn't treat your person well. So make sure to avoid being too dominant over people. So we got Angel of Transformation or Death card. So what we got here is eventually, if you didn't change, obviously this will happen. Like the one that you care about or your partner may be taken away from you if you keep on treating your person like this. Okay, because the angels told me that God don't want you to abuse the kindness of people around you. So this is your future self message for you, number 7. Should we clarify? Okay, they asked me to read. Be careful on who you trust. Sudden wealth, and then you have achieved your goal. Interesting, because I feel here that someone may betray you. Number 7. I think that be careful on who you trust. Somebody could be that's close to you, but we will see further. This is unclear. So let's see if there's changes about you, number 7, in the future. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know about the future self of number 7. Another. Betrothed. Betrothed brings strife to what should be bliss. To husband and wife all has gone amiss. Prepare for sorrows that dampen the day. Begotten of squirrels that bring much dismay. So I think that there will be again fighting and arguing in the future, because we ask about future self. And this cross is about also bad things, sufferings. So again, the cycle is still the same. Lady, the charming woman with flowers in hand, as with gentleman her cards will command. So I think that you're still gonna be someone who's gonna command your person. Okay, heart. The heart is a symbol of fulfillment and joy. Romance is in full bloom for you to enjoy. Serenity rests deep in the heart. Loving yourself is where it should start. So I'm sensing here that this is what you need to learn. Okay, the angels say listen. Okay, I think that you have to listen to the heart of others, to how people feels. And then one tree from earth is best to see. It springs from birth, good health for thee. And if the tree should reappear close to the quadrant, your goal is near. So it means that you have a goal that you're reaching, so you will have that. Happiness on you from the flower scent. The outlook for you means encouragement. Days to be filled with pleasures. Come true, fate has willed the best unto you. So it's a good cards. So you're gonna be abundant. Okay, why did I carry that? But yet there's still fighting and arguing here. Okay, so with regards to this one, I think that what they want to point out to you, you have a tendency to have a full bloom of wealth. Okay, but make sure to be mindful about your spending, because we also have it here. Brown and bold, here is the bear. Your financial positions, you should be aware. Spend your resources with wise and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. So I think that until, the future, you're gonna be controlling towards your partner, but yet I feel like you're being called on to actually be wise in your spending. And then the next is anchor, the anchor sign of a stable event, based in sunshine, secured and content. When the anchor some distance away from you, hope will fade and live a life askew. So I'm sensing here that with regards to stability of money, it will be there. But yet you're still being called on to actually, the angels say pay attention to the signs. Someone might betray you. So is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 7, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hey guys, for those who chose number 8, which is the Angel of Success, the World card, here is your reading. So let's see. What is your past to you versus the now? So this is the overall theme. You got TikTok. This is in either way, they say. You got here and now. To the sea. Chaos and conflict. Clean it up. Come to the edge. No place like home. And also the fates. So we'll see what else we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know about the past and now self of number 8. I feel like you're teaching yourself how to be authentic and not to play fool or be fooled by others, because I feel like you're tired of actually people that are not resonating with your vibe and you want to be happy. I feel like you have people around you that really dim your light. That's caused a lot of misfortunes. I feel like there's a lot of people that's jealous of you, number 8. You could be a workaholic person, but we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know about the past and now self of number 8. Anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. And what's the outcome? So, I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. So the angels ask you to be grounded as much as possible. I feel like, guys, you will meet your future spouse. That's what I see. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So I think here that you realize now the cause of your misfortunes, because look at this, the Page of Swords, like the truth has been revealed here. So I'm sensing like with the 9 of Swords, you're somebody whom already know. I'm feeling here for some of you could have been brainwashed by somebody. It could be somebody who got scammed, okay, or a lover of yours could have stole your money. And to realize that, you know, with these people that are bad, these are the cause of your misfortune. And I really feel like a heavy anger here on your end because of these karmics. So you could be popular. Right now you could be rich. And some of you, if ever you're not that rich because someone stole your money, I think that you're going towards it. Okay, you're going towards the World card. Like, I feel like with regards to this one, because I'm looking at some other heads that's mad at you. So I think that there is somebody that's actually jealous of you, of what you have going on, because they are aware that, look at you, you're standing in your power. If ever you got betrayed by a lover, by a friend, whatever it is, I think that you have the strength, that there's no way that they can actually pin you down or make you like weak, because you're a strong person. You can handle this. So I think here that the cause of your real misfortune is with people that are deceitful. I don't see that you're the one who's deceiving. I don't see that you're the one who sabotaged your own self, because honestly, you're on alignment. And I'm sensing like, God is on your side, I would say. But let's see. You could be a spiritual person, number 8. You're close to God. And then the next is this one. Some of you, this could be about a partner that really caused you with a lot of stress. Okay? Some of you, you're someone who's afraid to love again. You're taking some time, some break with regards to love connection because you're healing yourself. So what's going on here? Yeah, I feel like you're a giver. You're willing to give. You're willing to pamper your person. But actually, I feel here that you guys broke off with whomever this is. Like it's already over because you give a lot and then this person just drain you, brainwash you, whatever they've done. I really feel sadness here. If ever there's a spell that was casted onto you, I don't see that it's working right now. Because to be honest, you're working towards your money. You're building again from ground zero. I feel sadness really here. So I think that what they want you to do right now is take some time to heal. Okay, and don't listen to music that will actually make you depressed even more. Because I feel like with the 8 of Wands here, I think that you have to make an action with regards to your money. And you need to learn how to set healthy boundaries and not to give the all in to your lover. So that's what you need to learn so far. So for an outcome, let's see. So actually, they didn't show us about your past self. All I can say is that because of your downfall, you're becoming wiser. It just means that you're learning every downfall. So at least there is movement. Like you're a different person now from your past, because I feel like you're learning and you're realizing about what's the cause of your tower moments. And you're becoming wiser and you're becoming more intuitive. So let's check what else we have here with the stones. The angels say you easily get fooled by others because you're someone who do care for everyone, okay? I feel like despite of you encounter deceitful people, you're still a loving person. Like that didn't change to you. So anyway, we got this set of stones, so friend zone. So there could be a person that friend zoned you, or if ever not a friend, could be someone whom you're married with is the cause of your misfortunes. Because look at this, right now you're healing and you're not yet wanting a partner because you're still transforming or you're still changing. You could be a freedom-loving person or you could be free-spirited, and I feel like you do want a partner, but right now it's not a time yet, okay? And you're aware when it's a time, when it's not a time. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. So anyway, I feel like this is the past to you. You used to be controlled by people. You could be someone who's really submissive, and your people that are dominant over you are really made you feel like the emperor reverse or empress reverse. Like they made you cry, they made you upset. So right now you're just busy with your money. Okay, I feel like you're realizing now that those people that are bad to you are the one who caused you this trouble. So I feel like right now you're really mending your heart, and you could be discovering people that are brainwashers or not really good people to you. But I feel like people are trying to dim your light. Why? Because you could be in a spotlight or you could build a legacy, and they don't want that to happen. So anyway, don't know why it sends me this opportunity. So some people could be trying to do that to you. So anyway, this is the theme here. Good fortune is coming in your way as long as you're listening to the divine and you're paying attention to the signs of heaven for you. Because honestly, with the fates here, so I think that there is somebody that's really meant for you. Number 8, but make sure to go away from people that are not really healthy, because the one that is made for you will make you feel like at home. And some of you do have a tendency to run away from love life because of the chaos and conflict that you've gone through. Okay? But what I want you to know is that God cares for you, and that's the reason why the angels told me that there is somebody that will be given to you, but only if you're ready. They will not give this partner to you if you're pushing people away or you put your walls up against people. So we got the angel of success. So compared to your past self, could be in your past self you're not that successful, but I feel like you're heading towards this, because I feel like right now you just got a downfall, or someone has stolen your money or did something to you, so you're back again to ground zero. But the future you will be successful, they say to me. But as long as I feel like you're single with this one, so I think that it may take some time. Okay, but you being single for a while will help you rebuild your life again. Okay, you're determined to build a legacy. That's also what I get. Anyway, so this is the message of your future self for you. Number 8. Should we clarify? Okay, read, they say. So we got focus on what you want to achieve. Wow. So right now you're focusing on the things. Okay, you're on the right path. Wow. So with regards to your work, you're on the right track. Believe in yourself. Karma hit on me. I wonder why there's karma there. Don't be afraid to love again. So I think that you will have a lover in the future. Okay, and your future is really encouraging you to don't be somebody who's open to love. So pay attention to the red flags. So this is here. And then the next is your ex will come back to you. My gosh. So I think that your ex is actually like really a bad person here. So the next, you got betrayed. My gosh. And then it was worth the wait. You will lose a lot of money. Okay. So I think that what's gonna happen here, you have to take cautious over people around you, of whom you should trust. I think that you should get away from your ex, because could be your ex is the one who will make you lose a lot of money. But actually the karma that I see here could be something. Karma hit on me. Okay, so the angels say if ever you will have money, make sure that you're giving your money. Make sure that you're somebody who will share your blessings to the poor. Because if you're somebody who's goal-oriented, yes, you will have money, you're on the right track, everything. But remember that sometimes, let's say even though you're not doing bad things, because you're hoarding a lot of things, or you're just keeping your money to yourself, sometimes it's a cause of bad things to happen to you. Okay? And remember, with the pay attention to the red flags here, that actually, pay attention about your ex. I would say don't just give money to your ex or to some people. Okay? And I feel like with regards to it was worth the wait, I think it's with regards to your achievement at work. So you will have money, honestly, but you might lose money because of the people here. Okay, so I think that you're still learning on how to pay attention to the red flags and how to protect yourself, because I feel like now you're being taught on to actually set your healthy boundaries and always pray to God to help you, Get over this. So let's see what else we have with regards to your future self. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know about the future self of those who chose number 8. Some of you may resonate with number 1. So we will see lilies. Lilies are white, green leaves are surround. The outlook is bright and passion will abound. When this card rests higher, it means good disposition. The card resting lower is disposition. The state house beyond the gate, so this is house, bestows stability upon your fate. So I think that based on your reading, you will have stability with regards to money. Okay? And wow, there's a lot of building here. A lone tower stands confident and secure. Ground your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that bound, you must overcome. So I think that what you must overcome is the snake. Okay, so I think that God will actually give you signs so that you'll be able to escape this. Actually, there's a chance. Because honestly, with the book being here and then the snake, I think that something will be revealed to you first so that this person, whomever that was, will not ever do this to you. God will make sure you will see the signs. So make sure, guys, to pay attention to it. To the book, what is being revealed to you. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the synchronicities and so forth. Because there's somebody that's really deceitful here. That might really cause you trouble. So could be your ex too. Okay? Or ex-friend. Whatever it is. So is there anything else? Okay, what's important is you're here, you're aware about what's gonna happen in the future, and you will be prepared. And actually, with regards to your what's going on here, I think that you might be single still in the future, because honestly, what's happening there, okay, here, is actually you need to actually overcome this first, because I think God wants to protect your love life. I don't see in the cards here that you have a lover. It's just, your future self telling you, don't be afraid to love again. So you might saw your future spouse during this period. But I think that with regards to the betrayal, I think it's more likely about past people hurting you again. So make sure you're someone who's not gonna deal with your past people, okay? So make sure to block them. Anyway, so is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose number 8, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.